Hi, my name is Coldbeer, and this time I've made you a list of 20 open world games which cost less than 10 euros on Steam Winter Sale right now. Let's start with The Forest. Ooh, this is a really creepy but also very fun game where you have to survive in cannibalistic mutant-infested forest. Here you can build your house, defenses, explore the forest and fight creepy monsters. Do that alone or with friends, although I must warn you that this is a really scary game and it requires you to have big balls. If your balls are small or you don't have them at all, you can always buy some on the Amazon. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Toss a coin for your Witcher because this is one of those CD Projekt Red games that are almost free of bugs and run smoothly not only in advertising but also in real life. You can even buy it for your PlayStation, which is not so common with CDPR games nowadays. In general, Third Witcher is one of the best games I have ever played, and it has boobs in it, a lot of them. That's the quality mark, no doubt. Middle-earth Shadow of War. Kill some orcs, then kill some more. Hack, slash and smash right and left and right, because here you are a true combat god. Nobody can withstand your power. Well, to be fair, Jason Statham probably could kick your ass. And Machete. Machete could definitely make a meat burrito out of you, but you will not find them in this game. Whew! So, you are safe to kill every enemy without any fear. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Some people say that this is the last true Assassin's Creed game, that the series were never the same after the Syndicate. Well, it's for you to decide, and I want to stress out another thing. Have you ever thought about how funny the word assassin is? Assassin. Just let it sink. The Hunter, Call of the Wild. Stalk and kill some innocent animals with your next generation weapons collection. Here you will feel like a true hunter. Killing defenseless animals will make you feel a really powerful person. You can probably sense the irony in my voice, because I'm definitely not a fan of killing free-living animals for fun. But this is a game and hunting here is fun. So massacre some deers without any regrets. Game is really good, but it will test your patience as well. The Witness. I hate this game. The Witness is for smart people with great memory, and although I like puzzles and all that, by playing it I realized that I am way dumber than I imagined. So, if you would like to test your memory and IQ, this is a great title for you. Just keep in mind that the results can be a bit disappointing. Fallout 4. Post-apocalyptic wasteland and abandoned cities filled with mutants, cannibals and monsters await you here. And you, armed with crazy guns, wearing crazy armor, have to travel and make some chaos in this beautiful calm world where everyone wants you dead. I love Fallout 4, and I still cry myself to sleep every night after I think about Fallout 76.
Sad.
Terraria. Oh my, I can bet that many of you never thought about Terraria as an open world game. But it is an open world with countless possibilities, exploration, crafting and so on. Just be sure that you have a friend, because playing Terraria alone is just half the fun. And if you have already played Terraria, try Starbound. It looks the same and feels similar, but it is set in a science fiction genre, which is cool, and very positive reviews should encourage you to treat this game more seriously. Elite Dangerous. Because I'm trying to make this list as diverse as possible, this time we are going to space. Well, you are going, because I have seasickness and these games convert me into a vomit comet, which is a space-related thing as well, so I can only envy you while you fly in this real-sized, massive galaxy. Although not as massive as your mama, but still made with real-sized stars, moons and even black holes. Far Cry 4. Travel to the Himalayas, into a fictional country of Kyrat, and of course try to overthrow the oppressive regime of dictator in the process. Because, you know, that's what we do, right? Casually traveling and then boom! You are the leader of some separatist movement in the country that you have never even heard before. I know that Far Cry is not the newest title of the franchise, but it's still a great game with a great price. Staxel. Tired of killing? Make friends instead and build the farm of your dreams. Every now and then we need to relax. to beat our anxiety and enjoy some nice colors. Staxel is a creative farming and village life game with a cast of quirky characters. Build your farmhouse, help villagers, take to the wilds to fish or hunt for bugs, and grow a variety of crops in your backyard. If you have friends, I mean real friends, you probably know them very well. You know their secrets, so blackmail them into playing this game with you, because that's the only way. The Long Dark. When I look outside my window into a vast snowy wilderness of North and Eastern Europe, I realize that I don't need games like that. I live in one of them. And for the rest of you, I should probably say that this game is kinda hard. You will starve, you will be thirsty, you will be cold, and you will be eaten by a bear. You know what the worst part of being eaten by a bear is? You may say that it's the conversion into the feces, when your beautiful body literally becomes a pile of shit. But I would say that this is not the worst. The worst thing about being eaten by a bear is dying. Yeah, you didn't see that coming, huh? Fable Anniversary. A great game for a younger generation or for true fans of the franchise. You know why I say that? Because every comment about the game is made by a guy or a girl who played Fable before, usually in their youth. And this version is a HD remaster of the original game. Although, as developers say, the all-new heroic difficulty setting will test the strength even of the most hardcore Fable fan. So, are you one of those? Dragon's Dogma: Dark Arisen. This is one of the most underrated open-world RPG games. I've been running a gaming channel for many years, and every list where I put Dragon's Dogma got praised by games fans. This version includes all previously released DLCs, pre-order bonuses, retailer exclusives, and the Dark Arisen expansion content. A great deal, no doubt. Tom Clancy's The Division. During Black Friday, a devastating pandemic sweeps through New York City, and one by one basic services fail. In only a few days, without food or water, society collapses into a chaos. Now it's up to agents, and one of them is you, to save what remains. Complete missions, explore the Dark Zone, and fight back enemy factions, alone or with free friends. Jeez, nobody has free friends. What is this, fairy tale? Although, if you by some miracle have free friends, that is a lot of blackmailing. Still not going to happen. Mad Max. You know, if you think that year 2020 was the worst ever, you should be quite worried right now, because the events of the original Mad Max unraveled in the year of 2021. Yes, about a week from now. But if you want to cope with your anxiety, buy this game, kick some ass. I've heard that helps a lot, and the game is great. A lot of car action, fist fighting, and shooting will definitely entertain you for a few days. Pine. To some, this game is super fun and reminds of old school RPGs, such as Fable and Zelda, and others are not so happy about it. People are talking that this game is buggy and has clunky combat mechanics, but also super adorable with an engaging environment and fun to play. Also, people are recommending to buy this game on a sale, which is now. Pine will swallow about 20 hours of your boring life. Might and Magic 10 Legacy. If you have played Might and Magic RPG games before, you know very well what they are, and this title is a classic game made with a modern graphic engine, meaning that you can't freely roam around, you move in tiles and fight monsters that are placed on your path. It's still a semi-open world, definitely a game not for everyone, but I can guarantee that every dungeon crawler lover will be satisfied. Divinity 2 Developer's Cut.
What is this price? Why is this so cheap?
Those are the questions you may never get an answer for, but you can get a great game instead. Developer's Cut includes the Ultimate Edition, which is about 100 hours of gameplay, as well as the brand new Developer Mode, which allows you to play as any unit created in the game. Arcania. Also known as Gothic 4, one gamer in the review section said very wise words.
Here you get to play Enrique Iglesias, who can jump around as if he's on the moon and can whack things in order to collect stuff to give to someone who then wants you to go get some other stuff to give to someone else, and occasionally you die in the process.
The First Tree. a beautiful third-person exploration game centered around two parallel stories: a fox trying to find her missing family and a son reconnecting with his estranged father in Alaska, uncover artifacts from the son's life as he becomes intertwined in the fox's journey towards the first tree. So if you want something original with a great story to play, this is your game. That's it, thank you for watching, press like or even subscribe to my awesome channel. Also, if you don't have big balls, I will put an affiliate link in the description below where you can acquire some, and always say that your balls are the biggest of them all. Have a nice day and I'll see you next time, bye.